fellow collectors, and welcome back to Brave Story Review. Today we're taking a look at Figma 272, Angela Balzac from the Expelled from Paradise anime. Pretty decent animation. I tried to watch it. I couldn't really get into it. It's a little bit too silly, but it's cute because it shows her. It has like a lot of fan service and stuff like that. It's about these. It's about this level of society where the people have learned to live online, like in the digital realm or some crap like that. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I mean, I couldn't really get into it. Maybe having the figure now, I have a little more of reason to want to. So let's take a look at her. Okay, so looking at old Angela Balzac. So she comes with this little mini Balzac, which I think was a what do you call it, a avatar or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know much enough about it because I couldn't continue watching the show, like I said. So, but yeah, it's a cool little addition, I guess. It's articulated, so it has a stand on this little stand here, because otherwise it's probably not going to stand on its own with these little legs. It's got a head on the ball joint. The ponytails are not articulated as hers are. You can swivel these around. The arms are also on a ball, as well as the little bitty feet there. The little feet is on a ball, and it's not too bad. I mean, it's cool. It kind of reminds you of the whole it's that toy game my kids play. Whatever that game is, where they're building like towns and shit. I don't know. That's what it reminds you of. It's alright. It's cool. It's not a major thing. It's cute, I guess. She comes with her alternate hands with different positions and poses, so you can do a number of different things. And these are all fine and good. They had a little white paint going through them. Other than that, they're just based in black, and that's all about. That's about it on that. So yeah. She comes with an extra joint there. Her little pistol deal here, which is fine. It's just a single cast black piece with some white and green paint on there. The masking on here is kind of spotty, but the weapon isn't so big that you would notice. I can't even get my camera to focus on it. It's so tiny. So I'm not going to hold anything against them for that. It's a really small piece, right? And as far as it fitting into a hand, I'm not going to take these hands off because that's a headache, but it fits, yeah, it fits firmly into a hand. So there you go. I can live with that. All right, and then she comes with two alternate heads, which we'll get to in a minute. This is the figure. Taking a look at the figure. I've heard some complaints about paint app quality. I so far haven't seen anything like that on this one, but then I just opened it, right? Yeah, right. Like right here, you can see a little bit of masking. Let's see if I can get a little tool to use there. You can see a little bit of masking issue there. Not that it's not supposed to be white there. It's just like it looks a little chippy, but I'm not really tripping on that. It's not a big deal to me, right? No blemishes in the crotch area, so you know it's always good to have a nice clean crotch, right? And nothing else that I can really see as far as blemishes go or poor paint apps. So it's nothing that I would hold against them. The figure itself looks pretty good. Quality is definitely there. That Figma quality is definitely there. I like the face sculpt. I really like the hair sculpt on this one. Let's get in a little bit closer on the hair sculpt. I like that. The face looks great. Really looks like the cartoon. Really captures the cartoon on that. So yeah, it kind of reminds you of some old, like a freaky Sailor Moon type deal, right? With the little stars on her little hair. Ponytails are very long and are articulated here at the points of the stars. Not a heavy amount of rotation there, just a good bit. But it doesn't stop the head from actually moving. Standard SH Figure Arts articulation there on the arms, and here at the elbow or elbow there. Now, something I will point out is because of these little gauntlet things here, it's a little bit harder to get the move. It's a little more awkward to get the movement out of the wrist. So you'll have to deal with that as you see fit. I'm not really going to mess with it too much because I don't want to cause any damage to it, because she's probably going to go back into the packaging for me. You got some the nice little translucent plastic blues here and here, as well as there and there. Then this is a harder translucent plastic. Really nice design. Really nice design. It really captures the cartoon. Now, something that I do take issue with, and I am going to mention because it's kind of bothersome. She's not standing without this stand. Not that I see. If anyone knows anything better, you tell me. But as far as I've been able to tell, she's not standing without this stand. She has, and that's due to these little bitty feet. These little bitty feet here, right? And another problem that I have is they just pop off like it's nothing, like they come right off. So I'm not really happy about that. I understand that it's necessary for the character design to maintain its likeness to the actual anime, but that's just I don't like it because I don't typically pose my Figma with the stand unless I really have to, and in this case you really have to. I just don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. She's a quite attractive figure, man. I mean, look here on the back, you got the little backpack deal she has with the openings here, the little ports or whatever the case is. She's got some cheeks on her. The design is really nice, a little cut up along the hips, back of the legs there. The design is really nice. It's a good figure. It looks great, but I can't get past not being able to stand it up. So she's definitely going to go back into the box. So the question is, would I advise you pick her up? If you are a serious Figma collector, then yeah, you got to pick her up, really. And if you are a fan of the show, yeah, why not? They're gonna do a few more things from that show as well as some of the robot stuff and everything like that. I would love to see that big robot she has that transforms to that orb and she can actually get into it. I would love to see that like on a large scale where she could actually fit inside of it. That would really be dope. And it makes me wonder also, are they going to create some kind of attachments for this portion here to mimic some of the tech that she had in the actual show? Other than that, this is my, I'm sorry, let's take a look at these faces right quick. I was ready to get out of here on y'all. Change the face out, take that piece off. She comes with this slightly smiling face. It does become somewhat awkward to put the face in because these little side pieces here. But there you go. That's a slightly smiling face, like a little quick, cute, quaint little smile there, dude. Just that camera, right? There you go. That's a nice little smile. Beautiful eyes, nicely printed there. All right, take this right here off yet again. And then you can put in her crybaby face because she's quite the crybaby. She's a spoiled brat. An entitled spoiled brat is what she is. There you go. Now she's crying. Yeah, because nothing works for her when she wants it to work. Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, so other than that, that's her. Looks great. Figure looks great. Quality is definitely there. It is a standard Figma, whereas the Figma feel is there, right? But yet again, you are not standing her up without the stand. So if that is an issue for you, you might not want to go in on this. If it's not a big deal for you, by all means, go in. The price is not too bad right now, and you can get it. If I was you, I advise to get it from like the Japanese import sites, like Ami and Nippon Yasan and shit like that, because it's just more cost effective, especially if you're going to order a few pieces, so you don't got to pay that US markup. But other than that, yeah, this is the figure. She looks pretty good. I like her. You should like her. If you want to get her, get her. If you don't, hey, it is what it is. I'm out of here. Out of here.